If you are on this journey of realizing that you are actually a lesbian while in a relationship with a man, then in this video, I want to share with you 4 ways to prepare for the upcoming holiday season. I know that the upcoming holidays can be a really emotional time and can be really difficult to get through when you are on this journey, whether you are just in the stage of recognizing your sexuality and maybe you haven't told your partner yet. And so you're dealing with this sort of inner conflict all on your own. Or if you're in the stage where your partner knows, but you haven't quite separated yet, and you're trying to get through the holidays together. Maybe this is your last holiday season. And so you're trying to figure out how to navigate through all of that. Or if you're at the stage where maybe this is your first year where you're divorced or separated, and so you're unsure about how all of this is going to go. Or even if you are at the stage where you're divorced and separated, and maybe this is the year that you are bringing a new same sex partner around for the holidays, and you're trying to prepare for how all of that's going to go. So, these 4 tips will help you no matter what stage you're in to prepare for and successfully get through this holiday season. Okay, so tip number 1 is self care. Sounds pretty simple, but definitely remember to prioritize your needs and your self care. Take time for yourself, even if it's scheduling in 30 minutes to maybe sit and just relax and be alone with your thoughts. Or, while you're out doing shopping and things for everybody else, maybe take some time to do something for you. Focus on the things that you like, that bring you joy, that calm you and make you feel good, because taking care of you is so important for especially this busy holiday time. That's honestly something that all of us can do no matter if we're on this journey or not. Remembering to even just take small bits of time to prioritize your needs. Okay. Then step 2 is to emotionally prepare for the holidays. So by emotionally preparing, things that you can do is maybe start to look at potential triggers that might come up and creating a plan of action of how you're going to handle those triggers. Maybe you need to have an escape plan in place, meaning that if you get too worked up, then you have sort of an exit plan where you can excuse yourself and kind of distance and regroup so that you don't become too emotionally triggered or worked up in a family situation. Or maybe you need to think through and plan for conversations that may come up or questions that may be asked so that you kind of have an idea of how you're going to respond or handle it should certain topics come up. Another thing that you can do is even to continue to practice gratitude for wherever you are on this journey, no matter what the stage is. If you haven't come out yet, you can still be thankful for this time together. If you have come out yet, being thankful for the moments or the times that you have with your kids, if you have kids, or if you have a new partner, enjoying the time that you're getting to spend with this new partner at the holiday season. Even if other aspects might be hard or challenging, there's still moments that you can find to be thankful, and that can help you emotionally prepare for the times that might actually be more challenging. So again, step 2 is to start to think through and process so that you can prepare yourself emotionally for how things may go. Number 3 is to start determining your boundaries. What are you okay with? What are you not okay with? If you are still in a relationship with a male partner, maybe having a conversation, if he knows, about things that you are okay with and not okay with. Are you out to everybody? Are you open to talking about your current situation? Or is that something that you just want to not talk about at all and just say, we're just focusing on enjoying family time and the holidays, and we don't want to talk about what's going on in our personal lives right now? Or is this a time to maybe answer some questions that people have and give them some clarity, because you'll all be together? And I know that sometimes questions can feel really scary and overwhelming, but sometimes when people ask questions, they're also a way that they are trying to understand what's going on. So figuring out for you maybe what questions are appropriate that you're willing to answer, and then maybe where the line is, where something maybe feels like it's crossing that line and getting too personal or too in depth. Or there's one thing of having sort of calm and inquisitive questions, and there's having questions that seem more so accusatory. So figuring out where your boundaries are with all of those things and how you're going to handle it. Also, do you have boundaries of maybe you don't want to go to an in-laws Christmas or holiday celebration because you don't feel welcome there anymore? Or do you need to have a plan even where if you are still with a partner that you drive separately so that if you start to get so worked up or triggered or it just gets to be too much or you need to kind of have an escape, you can leave and then maybe come back or reset. So what are the boundaries that you need to have for you to feel safe, to make it through, and start thinking through those so that again you can have sort of a plan in place of how to handle different situations and what's going to make you feel good and okay and comfortable. Okay, and then finally, number 4 is to have outside support. So having a close friend, having maybe another family member who's completely on board and supportive, somebody that you can talk to, and that's where I can come in to help as well. I run both an online community for women going through this and I offer one-on-one services. So if you need a safe space to come, share what you're going through, get guidance, ask for input, talk through some of this, then the community or one-on-one services with me are a great option for that as well. And there are also other online communities and forums and different things, but if you're interested in working with me, those are the options that I offer. But having some type of outside support that is sort of separate from everything else going on can just be really, really helpful to kind of feel validated in what you're going through, to help you talk through things and make it easier to work through all of this. Okay, so a quick recap. 4 tips for getting through the holidays. Number 1, be sure to practice self-care. Number 2, emotionally prepare in whatever way that looks like for you, such as identifying triggers or, even practicing gratitude. Number 3 is to determine the boundaries that you need to make it through this. And number 4 is to have support. And if you are interested in the community that I run or working with me one-on-one, there's links below this video with more information on that. Okay. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you have a great holiday season and I am here to help you however I can. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. Or if you know anybody who's going through this, that this video may be helpful for, please share it with them. And I'll see you in the next video.